Allan Aguirre with your Incorruptible 2-minute warning for Thursday, February 2nd. We are in February. Can you believe that? Oh, yes, we are. Okay, this First John stuff is already, man, it's already kind of, pretty cool. A lot of stuff. It starts getting a little bit controversial here, simply because Christianity doesn't necessarily believe or agree with what the Bible says. Christianity versus the Bible. Remember, that's what we're always talking about. So, all right, let's start this off. 1 John chapter 2, verse 1 and 2. My children, I am writing you these things so that you won't sin. Okay, we got a problem. We got to stop right there. Christianity doesn't believe, nor does it teach, that you can live life here on earth without sinning. And then they go back to chapter 1, verse 8, and completely misquote that. What does it say in verse 8? If we claim not to have sin, we are deceiving ourselves, and the truth is not in us. Obviously, that's not what he's talking about. We're talking about two different things. John is writing so that you won't sin, which means there's a possibility. That means you can actually do this and not sin. Otherwise, why would he say that? Otherwise, why would Jesus say what he said? But, then there's a but. If anyone does sin, we have Yeshua the Messiah. Remember, we're reading out of the complete Jewish Bible. The Tzaddik, also in Hebrew, that's righteous person, who pleads our cause with the Father. Now, I won't be able to finish all this today, but most translations have advocate instead of Tzaddik. An advocate is a person who publicly supports or recommends a particular cause or policy. Webster's definition of Tzaddik is the following: a righteous and saintly person by Jewish religious standards, the spiritual leader of a modern Hasidic community. That's because what they think is, Tzaddik, just or righteous. A righteous man who complies with the moral principles of Judaism. A Tzaddik was considered to be an intermediary between men and God, for through his extraordinary piety, and willpower, he could attain the state of mystical. Oh yeah, mystical unity. We'll continue with this tomorrow.
The views and opinions expressed during our broadcasts are solely those of the broadcast producers, hosts, and/or guests, etc., and are not necessarily the views or opinions of the Travelog Network, its sponsors, or affiliates.